it's gonna be. Oh, hey there, everybody. Welcome to Waffle Ladders. I'm just playing around here with the stethoscope I just bought. Today, we're gonna talk about the U.S. healthcare system. A glorious buffet of bankruptcy, bureaucracy, and $800 Band-Aids. You might think it's broken, but I'd argue no. It's working exactly as designed, enriching those running it and operating with little concern for patients. So today, we're taking our blood pressure meds and diving headfirst into the top 10 reasons the healthcare system is a complete and utter scam. Let's climb the ladder. Number 10, no transparency, just vibes. Try to find out how much a procedure costs before you get it. There's no such thing as a procedure menu. This is probably the only business in the world where that happens. It's like trying to find Bigfoot. Technically possible, but only if you're very lucky, and also out in the woods, at midnight, with night vision goggles, and a PhD in cryptozoology. Want to know what your surgery will cost? No, you don't. That's not how freedom works. You'll get a bill later that's somewhere between a used Honda and a down payment on a house. And surprise, you still owe more because the bill includes a facility fee and a mysterious charge for routine screaming. Okay, I made that last one up. Number 9, hospital bills straight out of Fantasyland. Let's play a game. Guess how much this Tylenol costs? If you said 50 cents, you're adorable. If you said $50, welcome to American healthcare. And if you said whatever the hospital can get, congratulations, you're the winner. Hospitals mark up prices like they're selling luxury handbags instead of saline drips. An IV bag? That's $10 at a pharmacy. At the hospital? That'll be $700, plus a $200 bag hookup usage fee, and $85 for gravity assistance. Take a look at some of these bills. This one shows over $2 million, and the patient owes $0. Do you think that patient is checking that bill over? When you aren't required to pay much, you simply don't care. However, that can lead to this: $64,000 for a 2-night stay, or $39 to hold your newborn. That's pretty absurd, right? COVID was the height of insanity as the federal government was footing the bill. How about nearly $3 million for a 4-month stay? You could literally stay at the Ritz-Carlton for far less and get room service for every single meal.
Hey Dad.
Yeah?
All your bills finally came in from your ER visit?
Ooh, that seems a little padded. What do you think?
I was looking through them. I didn't realize you had bunions.
Okay, we don't really need to get into bunions or what I had. Thank you very much.
Well, there was a note in there from your doctor. He said you didn't even have to come in.
Okay, all right, sit back down. Let's not get distracted from the main thrust of what we're talking about here. My pain tolerance isn't the greatest. Number 8, insurance is just a fancy word for maybe. So you got insurance, right? Bought into the dream of financial safety, did you? Congratulations. You've now entered the wonderful world of maybe being covered. Yes, maybe. Like if the stars align and you sacrificed a goat. Otherwise, not so much. You're shelling out those hefty premiums every month, right? For what? The privilege of still owing $5,000 deductibles? And then, after time, you so much as think about going to a doctor, boom, $75 copay just for gracing their waiting room with your presence? And oh boy, don't even get me started on going out of network. That's basically health insurance treason. You'll get a bill that looks like it was written by a ransom note writer. You're out of network, send us your firstborn. It's like they have a special department dedicated to finding new and exciting ways to say, we're taking more of your money. Seriously, some insurance is less of a safety net and more of a loosely woven spider web that catches all of your cash and occasionally lets you fall through anyway. Number 7, insurance companies have a hobby. It's called denying your claim. Turns out insurers make more money when they don't pay for your care. Crazy, right? It's like if your pizza delivery guy showed up and ate the pizza and handed you a receipt. Your doctor, they need this treatment. Insurance company, sounds expensive. Let's say no and see if they give up. There are countless stories of people having to try 6, 7, 8 times to get approved. That seems sketchy, right? And the best part? They literally have employees called claims adjusters whose job is to translate your medical needs into, laugh out loud, nope. Number 6, Big Pharma's favorite game, price gouge roulette. That life-saving drug, $20 in Canada, $200 in the US, $2,000 if you have the wrong insurance or went to the wrong pharmacy. Yes, the US fronts the bill for all R&D in the industry. That is a scam. That only happens because of collusion between parties, including the government agencies. Pharmaceutical companies charge whatever they want because the US government treats them like endangered pandas. Cute, untouchable, and allowed to do whatever they want. Profit over everything. Oh, and that EpiPen, developed in the 1970s, by the way, skyrocketed to $600 from $100 during the Obama administration, proving that the prices have nothing to do with supply and demand, and everything to do with gaming the system to charge as much as possible. Number 5, lobbying, the real national health plan. You thought your vote mattered? That's cute. Good little sheep. In actuality, big pharma and insurance giants spend billions in lobbying. Not millions, billions. So they usually get their way, because why wouldn't they? You don't spend that much money with no outcome. Is this bribery? Probably. Will it stop anytime soon? Probably not. And the FDA and NIH? Totally independent, right? Totally not influenced by former pharma big execs sitting on their boards. Nope, nothing to see here. Definitely not like hiring a fox to inspect your chicken coop. Number 4, doctors, healers, or salespeople. Ever feel like your doctor is really into prescribing that one super expensive drug? That's because sometimes they get incentive to do just that. This is especially true on brand new drugs. Now, there is an anti-kickback statute making it illegal for companies to pay doctors, but there are clever ways around this, including free trips and other goodies. Welcome to the wonderful world of medical reps, free steak dinners, golf retreats, and beachside seminars, all for pushing pills. Side effects may include sinking bank balances and wondering if you're just a walking commission. Number 3, emergency room? More like emergency wallet drain. You show up, your kid is bleeding, unconscious, and are screaming. Perfect time to ask about network status and pricing, right? After they get that insurance card, then everything else can be worked out later. The ER is a trap, right? $1,000 just for walking in. $5,000 if they hand you a glass of water. $12,000 if they decide you look concerned and order a CT scan for your ankle sprain. Cramped in a full waiting room, sitting next to a guy who seems to be hacking up a piece of lung. Then you finally get to go back and see a doctor for maybe 5 minutes and you are sent home. And then, weeks later, the bill arrives like Hogwarts letters. Only instead of a magic owl, you get to drain your savings. Number 2, the secret world of medical device kickbacks. Ever need a hip replacement, a pacemaker, or some other fancy gizmo installed inside your body? You might assume your doctor is picking the best device for you. Think again. Often doctors receive incentives ranging from seemingly innocent perks to outright cash benefits to choose specific brands of medical devices. That state-of-the-art titanium knee, it might just be the one that came with a free trip to Hawaii for your surgeon. This isn't just about pens and notepads either. We're talking about expensive equipment, implants, and robotic systems. Medical device companies compete fiercely for market share, and one way they gain an edge is by cultivating relationships with doctors. These relationships can include consulting fees, research grants, which are not always as transparent as they may sound, and even, get this, stock options. All this leads to a situation where a doctor might select a more costly device not because it's medically superior, but because it benefits them financially. And who ends up footing the bill? Well, you, of course, through inflated costs and insurance premiums. So when your doctor enthusiastically recommends a specific device, it might be worth wondering, is it really the best for your health or just the best for their bottom line? Oh yes, you need a second opinion. Number 1, spin the wheel, determine the price. Imagine going to a car dealership. You ask, how much is that car? And they say, let me see your insurance card first. Yeah, welcome to healthcare, where the price depends on who you are, what insurance you have, and who won the Super Bowl. One person pays $200, another pays $20,000. And the hospital, they still get paid. Doctors, they still get paid. Everyone wins except, you. So there you have it. Is the healthcare system a scam? No, it's a beautifully engineered, soul-crushing financial extraction machine, dressed up like a hospital. And we keep clapping for it like it just saved our lives, when it probably just billed us $2,000 for a Band-Aid. So if you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and share with your most trusted friends, because if we're going bankrupt, we might as well laugh while we do it. Oh, and as always, keep climbing.
And in the morning, I'm making waffles.